All banks are liars. Let me show you why. What's going on, y'all? You're now watching the greatest channel that has ever existed. My name is Bitcoin Benito, and I truly appreciate you guys for being here with me. So today we're going to talk about how all banks are lying about the cryptocurrency that they have. Even the ones that finally admitted that they have cryptocurrencies, now that Bitcoin has come out with an ETF, they're still lying about the amount of cryptocurrency that they have. They're still lying about the way that they feel about the cryptocurrency. And in order for me to display this, we're going to watch a video from a guy named Crypto RS. And we're going to go into details of that video, and we're going to talk about how you should not trust the bank and how you should only own the crypto your own self in your own MetaMask wallet or your own Ledger wallet, your own physical wallet, okay? Unless you're doing exchanges or stuff like that, but you want to keep it in your own wallet. Okay, so let's get to the video.
Jamie Dimon still claims that Bitcoin is a decentralized Ponzi scheme. You know, he has doubled down on his negativity around Bitcoin. Yet it was just determined that, yeah, they bought Bitcoin ETF. Like, you have to, I don't even get this. Like, it's like you're hunting down, you're looking through code or something, right? But they did, people found, they did buy Bitwise's Bitcoin ETFs. So,
and the reason why banks do this, the reason why they lie about cryptocurrency, they say, oh, crypto is the worst thing of all time. We hate it, is because they are very rich and they want to own as much Bitcoin as humanly possible. Bitcoin, there's only going to be 21 million Bitcoin. And if there's only 21 million Bitcoin, it's naturally, physically, technically rare, impossible to create more of it. And if it's a zero-sum game, then banks that already have tons of money want to lie to you so you don't buy the cryptocurrency. You don't become as rich as them. You don't get the power that they have so that they can retain all the power. It's all a power game, okay? That's why they say that you only get as much Bitcoin as you deserve, okay? So if you're watching this video, you're smart enough to get into cryptocurrency, so you're going to get more cryptocurrency than everyone else. Everyone else that thinks that it's just a scam, that's just nonsense, it's stupid. And everyone else that believes Jamie Dimon and JP Chase, they're not going to be able to get the Bitcoin. And by the time that they realize they should get the Bitcoin, it's going to be too late. Let's continue, man. It's kind of sad, but it's the way the world works.
I mean, here's the thing. You have Jamie Dimon. When we know this, he's one of the biggest Bitcoin bears. He's been saying nothing but negative things about Bitcoin for quite some time, but yet his bank now bought Bitcoin ETFs, have offered Bitcoin everything. Bitcoin custody, Bitcoin even trading, Bitcoin advisory service. Like, their financial wealth division does offer Bitcoin and Bitcoin spot ETF to their clients. I mean, they're in tune. They're one of the partners of BlackRock. I mean, they're so in tuned or ingrained into Bitcoin services yet, and now buying Bitcoin, yet Jamie Dimon is still putting on this farce that, hey, I hate it. My bank will never be involved with it and blah, blah, blah. I mean, again, sometimes they say one thing, but they're really doing another. So don't let this fool you. And
like the old adage says, actions speak much, much, much louder than words. So believe their actions. Their actions is that they're offering these abilities for their customers to use Bitcoin, such as ETFs, such as holding ability. They can hold your cryptocurrency for you. But right here, it says that's a Ponzi scheme and it's negative. And Warren Buffett said that it's rat poison squared. Okay. And I'm sure he owns tons and tons of Bitcoin. Okay. So yeah, pay attention to what people do. You ever see a girl complaining about, my baby daddy sucks, my baby daddy, blah, blah, blah. But she was the one that decided to get pregnant by a guy, right? That had no desire of commitment. And he ended up becoming a baby daddy, and she's now a baby mama, okay? So she'll tell you that, baby daddies are trash, or I would never date a guy like XYZ. I hate guys that are arrogant or mean or aggressive or whatever. But you always see them with the arrogant, mean, or aggressive guys, right? Good guys always finish last. There's a reason for that, okay? So just like you can get into Bitcoin right now, don't get angry at people that lie to you. It's fine. We're all humans. We all lie to people. Just follow what they do. Don't follow what they say. Don't get angry at women because they lie to you. Who cares? That's their nature. We all lie. Okay, it's okay. Follow what they do. Try to emulate the type of guys that they always complain about, right? Because the guys that they complain about are the only guys that they date. Okay. The good guys, they don't really care about them. So, try to be a good guy while being a gentleman at the same time. Okay. That's my dating advice for you right now. All right, let's get it back into crypto, okay? So you can have enough money to date these baby mamas. He's sexy.
it's not just JP Morgan. It has been revealed that Wells Fargo also holds Bitcoin ETF. So like all these big banks are FOMOing in. They are buying Bitcoin. Like I said, even though short-term retail investors are kind of worried about short-term volatility, but these big banks, big financial institutions, they are not. They are continuing to buy behind the scenes. The big boys are buying, right? So you got to follow what they're doing because they're planning on something. They're not just buying because they're like, oh yeah, let's just try it. No, they have a plan. They want to make big bucks and they kind of know that this is the future. Why would you want to miss out now? Everyone's feeling that FOMO, fear of missing out, right? Especially seeing what MicroStrategy has done and how their stock has performed over the last 4 years. I mean, everyone's feeling it, right? And this is proof because now these guys have to reveal. Okay, there's like some kind of law that says, you know, people that are holding on to the ETFs have to reveal. And now we're seeing some of the biggest companies on the planet reveal that they have bought Bitcoin spot ETFs and banks are above them.
Yeah, so as you can see, MicroStrategy stock over the last 5 years has grown 1,135%. Okay. And this is a technology company, but it's a technology company that's mostly focused on cryptocurrency. So just in the last 5 years, and they own tons and tons of Bitcoin, their stock has gone up 1,134%. BlackRock is idiotic to not follow MicroStrategy. JP Morgan Chase is idiotic to not follow MicroStrategy. So now that they have ETFs, by law, they're required to come out with this in the open to you. Yet, like he just said, that's why they're offering these services to their customers, even though outside they can lie and say, oh yeah, Bitcoin is terrible, blah, blah, blah. We're doing this terrible thing. But yes, in the background, we're doing the same thing that MicroStrategy is doing, and they're increasing their value by 1,132% in 5 years. Follow what people do.
And here's the other thing that's really funny about JP Morgan. So even though Jamie Dimon is still negative, they just published something talking about Ethereum ETFs and how even with SEC's Wells notice of Robinhood, it does not pose an obstacle to the eventual spot Ethereum ETF approval. So even JP Morgan is very bullish on ETH at this point. And it's not just that.
Yeah, so the spot ETF for Ethereum is coming out. I would buy as much Ethereum right now because the old adage is buy the rumor, sell the news. Right now, the rumor is that Ethereum is going to come out with a spot ETF in the next couple of months. Right now, you can buy as much Ethereum as possible or buy the Ethereum type tokens that I constantly talk about, such as TitanX, such as Pepe Coin, such as Xen Crypto. Okay, buy those tokens right now during the rumor time, okay, because they're very, very cheap. They're going to explode in price. In fact, they're probably even going to crash. As soon as the Ethereum ETF is announced, Ethereum is probably going to crash after, like the next week after it comes out. It's probably going to crash by 20%, 30%. It's going to crash dramatically. But right now, you can buy it while it's going up, 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 up. It gets announced and then it crashes, okay? So I'm telling you this because I thank you, I love you, I appreciate you. Let us get this money.